It's basketball, it's hockey, it's wrestling. It's going to be a lot of that stuff throughout the season, throughout the month, and into February. So we're looking forward to just the new format and the new season, and there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on in our show today as well. It is rivalry week for St. Joe's and Canisius, and we're hitting that on a couple of fronts. We're going to welcome in seniors Jordan Glover and Dylan Hall from the basketball team because the basketball game is Saturday at Canisius College. Those teams also meet in hockey. That game is Thursday, and we're going to take a look at a cool feature Lauren did just before the holiday break with St. Joe's Hockey, a little mic'd up segment that we are having fun with this year. And we'll have Center Court, that's Chad Andrews, famous blogger, and we'll talk basketball with him a little later in the show. So we've got a lot lined up, and we'll get going right here. We are going to start with our interview with St. Joe seniors, Jordan Glover and Dylan Hall. We'll bring them in right now. And guys, thanks a lot for coming in. And just to start, Jordan, you guys are doing well. A nice record, 9-1 after the win over O'Hara last night. Just talk about what's been the key for you guys so far this season.
Pretty much the whole year, coaches has been telling us, try to stick together, play together as a team. Try to get a chemistry between each other, not really try to force a lot of things, and just try to play our game. As long as we keep playing our game, then hopefully the same outcome will keep coming up. Great.
And Dylan, a lot of you guys are back from last year. One notable exception is Reggie Agbeko, who is obviously off to prep school, but a lot of you guys were back. Just talk about how the chemistry must have been good, but Reggie has a lot to make up for in the lineup. Just what was the team's approach just coming into the season?
Well, since Reggie left, it was a big deal. So it was a lot to replace. But we all stepped up to the plate and decided, well, it's not about one player now, it's about a team. And we got to work together to reach our goals. So it's teamwork, really. If we all work together, that we'll just achieve all our goals and do well in the season.
We know you guys have a big rivalry game coming up against Canisius on Saturday, and it's also a little bit different this year. You're going to be playing at Canisius College. We know you play there in the postseason, but never in the regular season. Talk a little bit, and you guys can take turns about how do you think that's going to go, and are you excited to play at the college?
Well, it's a different atmosphere from going from St. Joe's playing at Canisius College at home. We have a game, and it's like pretty much everybody's on top of you. It's much louder in there because it's obviously smaller. But, going in playing at Canisius College, it'll be a different sight, bigger court, obviously, and we're ready for it. So hopefully we can get the job done.
Yeah, it is a bigger court, but I can't wait. It's going to be fun. I've been waiting all year for all this. So, yeah, the rivalry has been going on for so long, and it's just so exciting. And everybody's been talking about it the whole week. How are you going to do against Joe's? And we're just like, or against Canisius, and we're just ready to go. So we're excited.
Yeah, a lot of people looking forward to, obviously, with the Canisius College, you fit more people in there, which is the most important thing. But is there a feeling from you guys about getting that home court advantage, and that obviously won't be here because you're playing at Canisius College? I'm sure Canisius High School might feel the same way. But do you feel anything a little bad about not playing at home against these guys and having those fans right on top of you?
Initially, when Coach had told us that we were playing at Canisius, I was kind of upset because our last game was supposed to be against Canisius. It was supposed to be senior night, and I just felt like we could have went out with a big bang, getting a big W against Canisius. So when I first heard it, I was pretty upset. But then I thought about how many more people we could fit into Canisius College than at St. Joe's or at Canisius High School. So at the end of the day, it'll be more people, it'll be a bigger game and a better sight.
Hey, Dylan, how do you feel about that?
Yeah, definitely. I feel the same way. I was excited to play at home, but then when I heard about us playing at Canisius College, I was kind of disappointed because I wanted to just go out with a bang and try and get that W against Canisius. I was so excited, but then they told us it was at Canisius College, so I was like, well, we'll still have to go out and play. It doesn't matter where it is. We still got to get the win.
Dylan, you're a standout on the football team at St. Joe's as well. Talk about how the rivalry is different playing on the field compared to playing on the court.
Well, on the football field, it's a lot of stuff people don't see, like a lot of fists go flying and a lot of words are exchanged between players. But in basketball, it's kind of different because everybody can see you. It's not as many people on the court, and it's closer, too, on the basketball court. But I feel it's the same way. It's same hype. same people come out. More people actually come out for basketball, surprisingly, than football. Could fit all the people packed up in the gym, but it's just so much fun, and you get excited in the week, and all the players and all the teachers and people at school just get excited for it. Just gets me so happy. I'm just excited for the weekend to come.
That's great stuff. Jordan, usually when we have players in, the coach is sitting right next to him, and sometimes we ask the players about the coach, but they're sitting right next to him. We don't have to worry about Coach Simon being here, although I'm sure he'll watch it. He was unable to make it because he had a dinner commitment, business dinner commitment. But just Jordan, just in your words, obviously, just following high school basketball, Mark Simon's one of the best coaches in Western New York. What makes him one of the best coaches in your opinion? What does he bring to the team, to the huddles, to practices? His style that makes him so good, and then makes you guys so good.
Coach Simon is a great coach. He brings a lot of things to the table, but mainly, he brings the truth to start off with. No matter who you are, you can be the best player, first player off the bench, or to the last player on the bench, but he tells you the truth no matter what happens, and he sticks to his plan, no matter if it's offensively, defensively, and he has trust in his players. No matter who it is, he trusts you, and that's what I like about him the most.
That's great. And Dylan, I'm not going to ask you who's better, but what's it like playing for Coach Gilbert? What is kind of his imprint that he leaves on the team, and Coach Simon's kind of imprint that he leaves on the team? Are there similarities? Are there differences? I'm sure they're both excellent coaches, and they bring a lot to their teams. But what sets them apart to you?
Well, Coach Gilbert, he's that type of guy to just get in your face and tell you how he feels. But I love that about him because that's like how a football coach should be. But Coach Simon does the same thing, but it seems like he's more involved in it, and Coach Gilbert's involved in it as well. But they're both just so great. Like, they're involved with both all the players on the field and on the court. They get involved in practice. They'll even stop the whole practice to get their point across. If it takes a whole hour to get his point across, both coaches, Coach Gilbert and Coach Simon, will do the same thing. So they're both great coaches, and I'm glad I was able to be a part of both systems.
Okay, but who yells more?
Probably Coach Gilbert. I got to be honest, but hey, I like the yelling, so it's fine.
That's great. Yeah, it's probably a football thing. You'd probably give the edge in yelling to the football coach. Well, guys, this was great. Thanks for stopping in. We know we don't want to diss St. Francis. You have a game with St. Francis on Thursday, and the game with Canisius on Saturday. So we will definitely see you guys on Saturday. So thanks for coming in, and we'll see you down the road.
No problem. Thank you.
Okay, those guys are great.
Yeah, they were.
We're off to a good start here.
They were laughing hysterically before we brought them on air.
Yeah,
I want to know what was so funny.
They got loose. Pre